All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to Halle. Sinner's playing doubles. I said if he'd play doubles, we'd watch him. The only match really on today that's worth watching is this match. So let's see what Jannik Sinner looks like on grass. He's playing with Sonego. We're a little bit late just because I thought he was playing later and I got confused. But he is playing now. And he is winning. Well, they are about to win. They're playing on the outside as well, so it is a little... The weather looks a little crappy, but they're on the outside court, so we'll see what happens. But let me just sort some stuff out as well. But Sinner's on the grass. Let's see how he looks. Him and Sonego have played a few times, or teamed up a few times together, so they're pretty familiar with each other's games and how to work together. They were down a break. Now they're back on serve. And Sinner is wearing the green and blue that he wore at Roland Garros, so that is still the outfit. Luigi, if you want to call him that, I guess. Here we were on the all-white at Wimbledon, obviously. All right, let me just see what's up. But what's going on, Chad? How are we doing? By the way, tomorrow, big day. Alcaraz is playing tomorrow, so we'll be watching that. We'll be watching him. And Sinner might play singles tomorrow too, so we might have to watch him as well. 3-2 to the Italians. They're playing Michelsen and Khachanov, who obviously we know who they are too, right? They're very accomplished. Well, Khachanov is a very accomplished singles player, and Michelsen is a rising star. All right. Cool. But yeah, I wasn't going to stream anything, and then I thought, oh, Sinner's playing today. Maybe we'll watch Sinner. And then I looked, and I'm like, oh, he's playing right now. He's on the court as I think. But we will keep an eye on what's going on. There are other matches happening in singles, so we can keep an eye on that as well. But we will watch this battle mainly for Sinner, obviously. We're watching Sinner. Doesn't play much doubles. All right. But how are we doing, chat? What's going on? Rune about to take the first set. Yeah, Rune is playing. He was supposed to play somebody, and then his opponent changed. So he was supposed to play Analdi, but then I think Analdi withdrew. So he is not playing Analdi. He is now playing O'Connell, which if you're Rune, that's probably not a bad thing. But then again, O'Connell did play the qualies, so he has got some more tennis under his belt on the grass than maybe Analdi did. So we'll see. All right. Sweet. Yeah, Big Foe lost as well. That was I saw that. That was interesting. Tiafoe lost, which was a bit of an upset to start the week. And yeah. All right. Love 40 to Sinner Sonego. Is this on center court or is it on court 3? I don't think it's on center court, right? I don't think they gave this match center court. I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure this is court 2 or 3. Bublik's also playing against Muller right now. So that's fun. As we had a volley from Khachanov into the forehand of Sonego. Khachanov volley to the backhand of Sonego. Volley again to the forehand of Sinner. Khachanov just getting picked on at the net at the moment. Then Michelsen with the volley. Sinner goes down the middle and eventually they break. There's the break for the Italians. 4-2. 4-2 to the Italians. By the way, Chab, as you can tell, we won. We won. I think we won like 10. Did we win 10-1? Did we dominate? Or did we win? I can't remember. We beat the Braves. Yeah, 10-1. Chat, we're on fire. We lost the first 2, but we came back strong. We won. Go Rockies. Go Rockies. Go Rockies. All right. Sinner hits in the net and it's love 15. Go Rockies. It's a good day when the Rockies win. Because it doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, we celebrate. Runa won the first at 6-3. Nice. Love 15. Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. Serve to the back of Khachanov. And he hits it out. 15 all. 15 all. By the way, Chad, if you haven't checked out the rankings video for this week, you should. It is very important that you check it out. And leave a comment. 30-15. Good serving from Sinner. Sinner's playing tomorrow. He's going to play against Halfman, the qualifier. Also other matches. So Medvedev won. He beat Altmaier. And Marijan won against Kecmanovic. So there is the start of the tournament. All right, 30 all. Serve again from Sinner. Here's a fault. Second serve. Grass for Dev. Maybe. Maybe. Second serve, Sinner. Sinner serves. And then Khachanov, I think, put the volley away. And now it is breakback point for Michelsen Khachanov. And then Sinner and Sonego hold. Oh, sorry, get the point. It's deuce. But remember, sudden death in doubles. There is no deuce. There is no deuce. There is just sudden death. So the next point wins. So it is a break / game point. And apparently nothing happened. But it was out? What happened? Oh, here we go. All right. Sudden death. Sonego. Sorry, no. Sinner's going to serve to Michelsen. Queen schedule came out. Yeah, I saw it already. Oh, Chris playing tomorrow. Thanks for that. All right, deuce. Sudden death to the serve. Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. Herkett pulled out. That sucks because he was in my team. That's annoying. All right, second serve. Yeah, the returners choose what side they do the sudden death. Good serve, Sinner. All right, 5-2. Sonego, Sinner, hold. Like you said yesterday, Eala will play Lynette. Well, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that would happen. I said I don't think that would be good. But it happened anyway. So I said one of the worst case scenarios would have been playing Lynette. And she's playing Lynette. She's playing tomorrow against Lynette. By the way, chat, it was funny because when Mertens pulled out, we said lucky loser might be Todoni. Because Todoni, or the loser of Todoni, Eala still might get to play. And Todoni got the lucky loser. So that was just fortunate. But the problem is that Todoni has to play Noskova. So if Eala had lost yesterday to Todoni, she would have had to play Noskova. But now she plays. So it would have been a lose-lose. So either way, she had to play a seed, even if she'd lost yesterday. It would have sucked, right? But I think if you had to play either Noskova or Lynette, you'd probably want to play Lynette. Lynette's not as aggressive as Noskova. It doesn't have as big of a game, so it's a little less intimidating. So I think that it's probably the better of the two for Eala. I think she's gotten the better. If she had to pick one of those two, I think she got the one that she would prefer. More of a chance against Lynette. Lynette's not going to, not going to be super aggressive. Or at least shouldn't hit her off the court, Whereas Noskova can just take the racket out of your hand and you're screwed. 5-2. Double fault though, and it's love 15. Love 15. Love 15. As that goes out in the return from the Italians, 15-0. Bublik's 3-0, yep. He is. Also, Kenin is playing. She's down a set and a break. Noskova's playing right now against Todoni. She's up a set, 6-4 first set. So there you go. Towsend's up. Towsend just beat Birrell. So that's happening. Who else has played already today? So Bonzi was playing qualies. So a couple of qualifier matches are still going apparently. Patisserie Gu beat Borges. Jabeur beat Dollarhide as a lucky loser. So Ons plays Paolini in the second round. So that'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Navarro beat Kostyuk in a crazy first round. Straight sets win, but it was a crazy matchup. Like, what the hell was that even that? Fernandez beat Lemens. Yastremska beat Danilovic. That's an impressive win. Putting Saver won. So, yeah. So, results are coming in. 30-0. As Michelsen serves. Into the back of Sonego, but it's a let. On to Paolini. Feels like a quarterfinal, yeah. Sinner locked in low-key. I mean, yeah. Anyone who thought Sinner was going to have, like, lingering... any sort of lingering problems from losing that final, you got to watch more Jannik Sinner. That dude doesn't dwell on things. He moves on quick. It's like he never played that final. Backhand return. But it's a let's again. I didn't know Sinner was playing doubles. Yeah. Yeah. He jumped in with Sonego. 30-40. Set point for the Italians to take the first set. As Michelsen serves to Sinner. Sinner returns, but it goes out and it's deuce, sudden death. Still set point. All right. Set point again. As we get a serve to the corner, Sinner. Volley from Michelsen is out. And there it is. Sinner Sonego. Take the first set 6-2. By the way, this could be over. We've been here for 15 minutes. I know we got here like 3 games into the match, but doubles is so quick. That was 29 minutes. This could be over in like, this could be the shortest stream ever. But even if we watched it from the start, it would have been a short stream. Oh, schedule for Berlin came out? Nice. Let me have a look. By the way, chat, today I had a very successful day going to the thrift today. The thrift store delivered. Yeah. Today, the thrift was... They had a sale that was everything for $1. So naturally, I found things that were like 3 discs for $1. Chat, I gotta show you what I found. I scored, chat. I scored. Movies and TV shows. First, I found this thing. I don't know what this is. I've never seen it. Has anyone seen these movies? I just saw that it was Bill Murray and then Tom Hanks, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this because it's got 2 movies in one, and I don't know. I've never heard of these movies. Mazes and Monsters and Loose Shoes. Never, ever heard of them, so I got it because why not watch movies you've never heard of? Because it's fun. I heard this is super depressing, so I bought it. Remember me. Apparently it's really sad. Django. We were talking about this yesterday. Django. Found it for $1. It was $1. $1. Chat, this was a massive find. All 4 Lethal Weapons for $1 each. So $2 per thing. So $1 per movie. The whole Lethal Weapons saga. $1 each. Love it. Score. I haven't seen this movie in a while, but I remember it being alright. The Fugitive. Harrison Ford. Who doesn't love it? I bought this mystery disc. Look at how shiny. It's a pure gold disc. I don't know what the hell this was. It was $1. I don't know what this was. It says movie gift pack. I don't know what the hell this is. Opens it up. Ocean's 11. Score. I just like the shine. Look how shiny that is. I just like the cover. It's just shiny. But I got Ocean's 11, which is actually not bad. And then the last one's chat. Eastbound and Down Season 1. Love it. So funny. Triple pack comedy special. $1. This was $1. This was $1 for 3 movies. Look at the movies. Look at the names. Pineapple Express. Super Bad. Step Brothers. 33 cents each. What is even that? This is insane. This was insane find. And then, chat, this was $5. Trilogy of Spider-Man. The original, the Tobey Maguire. Blu-ray, $5. Comes with all 3 Spider-Men. 1, 2, and 3. Trilogy on Blu-ray. It's brand freaking new, pretty much. Look at that. Shiny. Look how cool a disc got, too. Just shiny, chat. It's just so minty. What a steal. Chat, I was on fire. So many movies, chat. So many movies. Anyways, it's One Love Sinner and Sonego. It's a good day. I spent like what? Maybe $12. Maybe. Let me check. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I spent $15. And this was 5. So 5 for 1. And then all the rest were $10. Crazy, chat. That was what a day. What Monday delivered. What a day. All right, Love 15. What a day. Chat, I am never going to be bored again. Never ever going to be bored again. Love 15. Sabalenka lost? No, she didn't. Oh, no. Kenin lost. Masarova beat Kenin. So that means Masarova will take on Sabalenka instead. Kenin's not taking Sabalenka on. Anyways, volley from Sonego's a winner. It's love 30 to the Italians. Love 30. Love 30. I watched Megan yesterday. It was so good. And part 2 is coming out this month in cinemas. Nice. And we're talking about Australian dollars. Yeah, so that means if this was 5 Australian dollars, it's probably 2 US. So if you're American, this was like even cheaper. We're talking like no money, like $0 for America. Like this was $3 American. So if I'm saying 33 cents Australian, it's probably like 10 cents. Like it's cheap. Anyways, love 40. It's like, so it's a steal. All those DVDs would have been $15 each back in the day. Oh yeah. This would have been like $50. Like a Blu-ray trilogy of Spider-Man that's near mint, that would have been like at least $40. But chat, you go to the thrift, you find steals. It's a life hack. Going to the thrift is a life hack. And you're also supporting charities. And you're also not buying new things that could eventually be thrown out anyway. So you're also recycling and you're donating to charity and you're getting things cheaper for yourself. It's just a win-win-win-win-win. Like it's the ultimate win-win-win. Like it's and it's fun because you get to go hunt for things. The hunt. It's the fun of the hunt. So you get to have fun. You find things that are really cheap. And but you're also donating or giving to charity or paying money for to the charities. And you're reusing things that somebody else gave away. So you're not wasting anything. You're recycling things. It's the ultimate thing. Anyways, deuce. Break point. No, the shirt hasn't come yet. As a backhand return goes down the line to the slice of Khachanov in the net. Sinner Sonego break. 2-love in the second. This match is flying. Chat, this might be the shortest stream of all time. No, the shirt hasn't come yet. It should come this week, though. It should be here this week. Fingers crossed. I'm with you, Cam. Thrifts rock. Keep things out of landfill. Yeah, I mean, it's just you just can't go wrong going to the thrift. Okay, you might not find what you want to find straight away, but if you go to enough, you'll eventually find things. There's some things you can't find at the thrift, but you can definitely find... there's certain things you can definitely find. 15 love, by the way. Now you need a massive pile of M&Ms to munch on while watching all the movies. I know, right? I'll also probably need like 2 weeks off to do it. After Wimbledon, I think I'm just going to like go to the snow and then come home and then just binge watch TV for 2 weeks. Yeah, I hope the shirt comes this week. I paid €30 for the Spider-Man pack second hand. Really? Damn. That's rough. Double fault Sinner, it's 15 all. $15 all. I'm going to have to work it out, but I think my whole DVD collection is around... I think I've probably spent under $100, and my collection is huge. I got a lot of things. I got a lot of DVDs. And I reckon I probably spent under $100 for all of them. And I've got like a lot. I reckon I've got over probably 100 movies. 1530. I reckon the case that I custom built for my DVDs was probably more expensive than the collection. My customized DVD stand was probably more expensive than all the DVDs I've bought so far. Blu-rays for $1. Never thought I'd see the day. Well, these were $5 for 3. So I mean that's more than $1, but still, it's less than $2. Volley from Michelsen to the 4 to Sinner. As Michelsen hits another volley, and Sonego with a nice flick back here, but I think Michelsen thinks Sonego hit the net. Michelsen thinks Sonego hit the net, and Sonego's like, I didn't do shit, mate. I didn't do nothing. 30-all. Michelsen is not, he's thinking that Sonego hit the net with his racket. Are they going to show it from an angle? Ooh, that was close. Sonego's like, nah, I didn't do it. He's like, nah, I didn't do it. They're going to play on anyway. That was hard to tell. You can't tell from that front on angle, but they're going to play anyway. But the umpire would have seen that straight away because it's right on that. She would have seen the racket hit the net. So she said nothing. So 30-all. All right, 30-all. Sinner serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes a volley of Sonego, backing out from Michelsen. Sinner with a pass. Sonego, nearly got nails at the net by Michelsen. 30-40. Cam, how come doesn't show Australian dollars when you donate? The other day I sent you 20 plus Australian dollars. Because YouTube convert everything to US. So it converts it to US. So I don't know why. So $20 is like 15 US. It just converts to US. It's just what YouTube does. What the donate, that's just how the alerts work. Sinner serves an ace. And it's still break point / game point. But it shows up in chat with the donation, but it converts it, yeah. All right. Still a chance for the break back. As Sinner serves a fault, second serve. Second serve, Sinner. So in front of Michelsen. Michelsen hits it out. And Sinner, Sonego, 3-love in the second. They are dominating. They were down 2-love. Or 2-1 to start this match with down a break. And now they are in the lead by a mile. All right. Okay. No advantage in doubles. Why do Queen's Club keep changing their name every year? So yeah, I noticed that again. They changed it this year too. It's because they sell the rights to the name to sponsors. So there's a different sponsor every year. So one year they're called this, one year they're called that. So they sell the naming rights of the event to a sponsor, which other tournaments do. I mean, it's not the only tournament that have a brand as its, last week, right? The Boss Open in Stuttgart. Boss is a brand, right? The Mutua Madrid Open. Mutua is a brand, I think. What else? The 500 events do sell the rights to their name. I think Acapulco have a different name. Halle has got a different name. I think it's got a brand name. Berlin as well, I think. So yeah, I tell you what, the Boss Open trophy, ugly as hell. That thing is hideous, and it's been like that for a couple of years. I don't know why they don't change that trophy, but that is not a trophy. It's a slab of glass, and it's putting that on a shelf is just. I mean, it's just a paperweight. Like it's got to be better than that. I don't like that trophy at all. It's probably the ugliest trophy on the tour. Boss is a good brand, but Hugo Boss is a good brand, but that trophy is not it. It's so awkward when the players are holding it too. They're just like, they're just holding a slab of glass. It's just, ugh. It ain't nice. They've had it for years too. It's been like that for years in Stuttgart. It's not. I mean, look, it's probably not the worst trophy in the world, but it's also. It's not a trophy. It's just a glass logo. Anyways, 3-1. As we serve out wide the forehand of Michelsen. Michelsen in the net. 15-love. Thank you for showing this doubles match. No worries. But yeah, so Queen's Club sell the rights to their name. Sell the rights to the tournament every couple of years. So last year it was called something different. This year it's called something else. They just kind of sell the name to fund the event, you know. They've been doing it for years. It's been something that they've been doing for like 20 years, 30 years. So it's not something new. I think they used to do that with the Australian Open. It used to be called something like, I think Ford might have sponsored the Australian Open. It was called like the Ford Australian Open, but they got rid of that in the 90s, thank God. The Grand Slams don't seem to be tainted by brands. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't seem to be like associated. Like the names of the slams don't get renamed, right? It's always like the sponsors want to sponsor the event. They don't want to change, but they don't change the name, which I like. They keep them. I think it's, you know, the slams are nice like that. Imagine if Wimbledon was like sponsored by something and they changed the name, like the Rolex Wimbledon Masters, and you're like, no, don't do that. Anyway, 15-0. As that goes in the net from Sinner, 15-30. Or like the Capital One US Open. You know what I mean? Like, now we'll leave that out of it. But most of the other tournaments do have sponsors attached to it. Like Cincinnati have a bank, I think, attached to it. I mean, Rolex, like I said, Rolex sponsor Shanghai and Paris indoors, right? Porsche are in Stuttgart for the women's event, you know? So there's a lot of brands associated with the names of tournaments, but luckily for us, the slams are left alone for now. That could change later, but double fault from Sonego, and it's 15-40. A chance to break back Khachanov Michelsen. Serve again. Into the forehand of Michelsen. He shanks it wide. 30-40. Didoni up a break 4-2 in the second. Nice. 30-40. So from the backhand of Khachanov, and then Michelsen and Sinner volley, and eventually Sinner hits it out. All right, we're back on serve, 3-2. Reaction to Tiafoe losing. Yeah, it's a bit surprising. But then again, he had such a good clay court season, so maybe it's not that surprising. I don't know. Maybe because he lost, he played well at the French, so maybe it's not that weird. Maybe he needs more time to adjust. But Dan Evans also is no slouch. You know, Dan Evans is a beast. So, yeah, well, maybe we underestimated Dan Evans. You know what I mean? All right, we're back on serve 3-2. Bublik's up a set and a break. Andreeva is just starting in her match. Opelka Shelton are playing doubles together. That's crazy. Can you imagine the serving? Damn. Feel bad for the opponents. That's brutal. Also, Tsitsipas is playing later. Yeah. Yeah, Opelka Shelton. That's a crazy combo. That's a crazy serving combination. Thanks for this doubles match, Sinner Sonego. No worries. Pardon me. I wasn't going to watch it, but then, I was going to watch it, and then I didn't know when it was on. I was doing other things, and then I looked, and I'm like, oh no, it started, and it was 1-1, and I was like, all right, we'll go live because even though it's a short stream, but I thought they'd be on a little bit later, and then maybe we could watch them, but I just mistimed it. Good return from Sinner, love 30, but even if it's only like a 45-minute, an hour stream, it's fine. We've got a big day tomorrow. A lot of tennis tomorrow. All right, love 30. Khachanov serves. And Sonego hits it in the net, 15-30. So the Queen's Club schedules for tomorrow, we've got Alcaraz playing. Berlin schedule tomorrow, we've got Osaka playing first thing, and then Zhang Raducanu. Also Andreescu and Isamova. That's a fun match. Keys Vondi. Jesus, there's some crazy matches tomorrow. But yeah, not sure what Halle is going to look like. But we do have Sinner's probably going to play tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to juggle him as well, and then we'll go to Nottingham to watch Eala as well. Why is Opelka not playing Halle? He is so scary because he's playing Queen's Club. He's playing in Queen's. By the way, Shelton and Opelka could play second round if they both win their first matches. 40-30. Sinner returns a volley of Michelsen. Up goes a lob by Sinner. Khachanov forehand into the back of Sinner. Michelsen drop volley winner, and it's 3-0 in the second. 3-3. Rune breaks. Rune serving for the match. I don't want him to go to Queen's Club. Go to Halle where Sinner is. Oh, you want him to play Sinner, do you? Okay. There's a possibility that Opelka versus Shelton winner plays Alcaraz. That's kind of fun. That could be really fun. All right, Sinner serving. In the back of Michelsen. Lob goes up. Sinner comes in with a swing volley winner, and it's 15-love. 15-love. As that goes out on the Italian side. That's 15 all. Serve again. Is a fault from Sinner. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Michelsen. Return the forehand to Sinner. Volley from Khachanov is good, but Sonego's got it with the forehand of the forehand of Michelsen. Volley Sonego is good, but Michelsen gets it back. And then Sinner smacks it down the middle for a winner, 30-15. Sinner serves again. A fault. Second serve. So the backhand of Khachanov. Sinner backhand comes to the net. Khachanov goes to the volley of Sinner. Khachanov pass to the volley of Sonego. Slice from Michelsen now, and then Sonego with a lovely cross-court angled volley winner. And it's 40-15. All right, 40-15. All right. That goes in the net from Sonego. And it's 40-30. There's another let from Sinner. Serve again. In the backhand, Khachanov. Volley from Sonego. Too good. The Italians lead 4-3. Runa wins. Nice. You need to know how to play at the net and be able to do that backhand slice well on grass for any success. Well, it definitely helps. Sinner could probably return his serve a little bit better than Alcaraz. Okay. Swiatek has not won any trophies in the last 7 months. You mean 12 months? She hasn't won a trophy in 12 months. It's been 7 months. When was her last trophy? Did she win one at the end of last year? I can't remember. I don't think so. She hasn't won a title since Roland Garros last year. That I can remember. Unless she won a doubles trophy or something. 4-3. Sinner Sonego lead. But Michelsen, Khachanov are going to serve. Michelsen's going to serve. Ooh, pardon me. As Michelsen serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes to forehand of Michelsen. Volley from Sinner is good. Michelsen comes to the net. Sonego past. Michelsen volleys. Oh, he accidentally dropped volleys. And then Khachanov puts it away. I don't think Michelsen meant to hit a drop volley that good. 15 love. That was a great shot. Serve again. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes out. 30 love. Love. Serve again from Michelsen. Yeah, Swiatek is currently 8 in the world. Is Kyrgios doing commentary for Wimbledon? Apparently not. Apparently he's not doing commentary this year. 30 love. As the lob goes up, smash from Michelsen and Sonego in the net with a forehand. 40 love. But apparently Kyrgios is still going to Wimbledon because he is playing he's not playing anything. He's doing like a live show or something for his podcast. So he is going to be in Wimbledon or at Wimbledon, but not the tournament. He's going to be not playing, but he is going to England or London. So at least I saw something for it. He posted on socials that he was going to be in London. He's just not going to be playing. 40-15. Michelsen serves. And Sonego hits it out. It's 4-0 in the second. I need my guys Nole, Fonseca, Runa, Menzik, Opelka, and Ben to lock in. I'm so keen to see Fonseca on grass. To interview Sinner? No, he's not doing that. I don't know who he's interviewing, but... All right. 4-4. Sonego to serve. Sinner Sonego were cruising until they weren't. Things can change quickly in doubles, chat. It's a very fast-paced game. All right. Sonego to serve. Sonego serves. Into the backhand. Michelsen off the tape goes into the lob of Sonego. As with a bounce smash from Khachanov. Sinner gets it back. As with a forehand out from Khachanov, the forehand of Sonego. Khachanov backhand. Volley from Sinner goes into the backhand. Michelsen in the net. 15 love. And chat, I can't really show... can I? Actually, no, I will show you because we haven't done any Tennis 101. So, the I formation in doubles chat is a very popular strategy that is used. So, Sinner, if you're watching this match, by the way, you'll know what I'm saying. Sinner was standing in the middle of the net, right? When he was returning serve. And Sonego was serving, right? And then you got one here, right? And you've got, someone here. We'll just get these out of the way for now. So what happens is these guys have a chat and they determine whether Sinner goes this way or this way, but more so that where's Sonego going to serve, right? So what happens is when you have the I formation, it's called the I formation because they're both in like a line, right? They're pretty much in the shape of an I, right? These guys don't know where Sinner's going to go. So the returning of this guy... he might go down the line, but Sinner might be crossing this way. And Sonego might come to the net this way, right? So it really is trying to bamboozle this person returning. And trying to set Sinner up with a volley. That's what Sonego is trying to do in that particular instance, right? Or they could also do this way, right? So maybe Khachanov, let's say, is returning cross-court a lot. Sonego might serve it to him. Sinner might turn this way. Sonego comes out here. And Khachanov returns it here, and Sinner can just go smack straight to Michelsen, right? So it really between the server and the net guy, they're trying to make this guy hit it to him, right? So when they're standing like this, when they're standing in that I formation, it's very strange. It might look strange, but I guess the easiest way to explain it is these guys, by standing like that, are trying to get this guy to hit it to the net player. That's pretty much what they're trying to achieve. Trying to give this guy at the net an easy volley. So they're trying to get this guy to hit it. And sometimes, look, sometimes Sinner might go this way, and then Khachanov hits it this way, and Sonego, gets the volley anyway, and then he comes to the net, and blah, 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 blah. But it's really to try and trick this guy into hitting the ball to the net player. That's what the I formation is trying to do, That's what you want to try and do. I mean, in doubles, you want as the person who's on the baseline or at the net, or the server, you want to give your give your partner a chance to volley, right? So that's sort of when you see them line up and you see someone duck down in the middle of the net. That's called the I formation, and that's what they're trying to. They're trying to trick this guy into returning it to this guy somehow. And maybe Khachanov, maybe in a normal situation, right? Normal doubles kind of, set up. You're serving out here, and then Khachanov hitting it cross court every time, right? And Sinner can't get across to hit it here because he's just maybe hitting it a bit too wide. So they do the I formation because they're trying to bait him to hit another cross court that Sinner can actually get to this shot and go down the line and eventually hit it at this guy at the net here. Does that make sense? I know it's a little bit tricky. Doubles is a bit... doubles is a totally different game. We don't do that in singles, right? You'd never do... I mean, you would serve down the tee or, but you wouldn't serve... There's no I formation in singles, right? It's a little bit different tactics in doubles, obviously, because you want to try and achieve different things. But that is what the I formation is, and it's not used often, especially in with the case of singles guys playing. But you will see it in doubles, and you'll see the two guys when the guy stands in the middle of the net, ducks down. If they're in the middle of the net, that's the I formation. And look, in doubles, you want to try and use a bunch of different of these tactics to try and create, trying to keep your opponents guessing, because you don't want to be predictable. You don't want to be like, I'm going to serve out wide and you're going to hit it cross court, and then you want to mix it up so then the guy down the other end who's trying to return it, because you don't want to hit it at the guy at the net, right? You never want to hit it to the person at the net. I formation just now from Khachanov and Michelsen, it worked. When you're playing doubles, you want to avoid the net player at all costs. Unless they're both at the net, and then you got to figure out something else, right? I know it's a little bit tricky. There's a lot of different complicated... That's more like tennis, maybe like 202. Doubles tactics are a little bit more advanced. But we don't watch much doubles, so we have to explain it when we do watch it. Trying to understand, a little complicated? Yeah, it is tricky to understand. But especially when you don't play, it's probably better if you play it. If you play doubles, to kind of like feel what it's like to do those kind of things. And it also comes from the serve as well. So like the direction of the person serving will determine whether or not Sinner would go across to hit the forehand volley or a backhand volley. Because it really comes to where's Sonego going to serve to get a return. Because when you're playing doubles, you want to try and, as a server, you're trying to get the returner to hit it to the guy at the net for you. Or you're trying to come to the net and hit a volley yourself. But ideally, you want to try and hit a serve that makes the returner hit it to the guy at the net. Right? And then they put the volley away. That's the perfect scenario, right? Or hit an ace, but also hitting an ace, hitting an ace or setting up an easy volley, same result, right? You get the point. 5-all, but it can be a little tricky to kind of understand. It's when you're playing doubles, these tactics are so much fun to execute. I love playing doubles for that reason, to do all these kind of little things. All right, love 15. Is that backhand volley goes in the net? Love 15. Doubles tactics must be hard to coach. Yes and no. They're hard to execute. They're definitely hard to execute. Is it a backhand to backhand rally? And Sinner hits it out. Love 30. Whoops. They're definitely hard to execute because if you're serving, you have to really be able to serve into a certain area to get the result to then get your opponent, your partner to get the volley. All right, love 15. I love 30 here. Sinner in trouble. Remember, if it's 1-set all, we go to a tie break. You explain it well. I try. I love 40. Chance for Michelsen and Khachanov to break. Rockies scored 10 runs. We sure did. We kicked their ass. As we serve. Down the tees of fault. From Sinner, second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Backing up from Khachanov. Sinner volleys it. But it goes out. All right. Khachanov and Michelsen. 6-5. They're going to serve for the second set. Bublik's hitting bombs on grass. Love that. Love that for him. If he starts becoming a factor on grass, I mean, I want to see him play Sinner on grass. We all want to see Sinner versus Bublik, right? Second, maybe not Sinner fans, but I think all the neutrals do, right? Okay. Here we go. Six five. Let's see what happens. Sinner Bublik rematch? Yeah. Remember that classic match, Bublik against Rublev? Yeah, was that the one with Bublik hitting a diving winner to win the match? Was that it? That was a 5-setter at Wimbledon a couple years ago, right? Is that the one? That 5-setter? All right, 6-5. 7 to the backhand. Sonego hits it out. 15 love Michelsen and Khachanov. It was there. Yeah, I remember that one. That was one of the best matches of that season. Was that 2023? Wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago, right? As the return goes in the net from Sinner. Good serve from Michelsen. I'll tell you what, chat. You'll see a lot more body serves in doubles as well. The body serve definitely gets more use in doubles than you see it in singles. 30 love. As Michelsen serves a double fault, 30-15. Yeah, it's a very effective serve. And again, the reason why you see in doubles a body serve is because a body serve usually, if it's a good body serve, you'll usually hit a weak reply as a returner, and then the person in the net can hit a volley, right? So, like, let's say it goes at your body and you hit it like this, then the person in the net will get an easy put away, right? Ideally. As a backhand from Sinner. Into the backhand of Michelsen. Forehand from Sinner again, the backhand of Michelsen, who goes down the line for a winner, and it's 40-15. Whereas in singles, if you hit a body serve and don't come to the net, then you probably just get a return and stay on the baseline and play the rally, right? Whereas a defensive return, if you have someone at the net helping you, they can just put it away. All right, set points. Sonego returns straight to Khachanov. And exactly what I just said, body serve into the backhand of Sonego, and he just kind of pushed it, he bunted it, and then Khachanov just puts away the easy volley. I mean, that's why the body serve works. All right, we're going to a super tiebreak. 10 points to finish this match. All right. Mirra's frustrated. It's only 5 games in. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's no good. All right. Who's going to win this stupid tiebreak? Who you got? Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? Okay. 10 points. Here we go. Yeah, no third set in doubles. They play a 10-point tiebreak to finish. Only in slams that they play normal doubles or normal scoring. All right, Sonego serves. Into the forehand of Michelsen. Forehand from Sonego to the backhand of Michelsen. Sonego in the net. One love, Khachanov, Michelsen. 1-0. As a return goes the volley of Michelsen, and then Sonego gets it back a couple of times. And then the forehand from Khachanov. Sonego's done well here at the net. Now Sinner with a forehand. Into the backhand of Khachanov. Sinner with a forehand again. To the backhand of Khachanov. Sinner with another forehand. Into the forehand of Khachanov. Again to the forehand of Sinner. And then Michelsen volleys it straight through Sonego. It's 2-love. Man, Sonego played well at the start of that point, but and Sinner hit it at Michelsen. Michelsen's like, I've got good hands at the net. You can't fool me. You can't trick me. 2-0. I tell you, Chad, I do love commentating doubles. I know we don't do it much because there's so much to do, but I tell you, it is fun. It's hard because there's a lot happening, and like my brain is like on overdrive, but I do love the tactics and also the rallies. Slice goes in the backhand. Michelsen puts it away at the net. That's 3-love. And I think I talk fast enough that it works. If I talked any slower, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. 3-0. Remember, it's first to 10. It's only 1 mini break, though. Sinner to serve. Sinner serves. A let. Sinner will play tomorrow, by the way. I don't know when, but he will tomorrow. Sinner serves again. As the return goes in the backhand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Khachanov. Sinner with a pass. Khachanov volley. Sonego gets it back. And it's in the net by Khachanov. 3-1 Michelsen Khachanov. All right, 3-1. By the way, chat, it just shows how huge Sinner is that he makes Sonego look small. And Sonego's like 6'4". Is Sinner 6'5"? Is Sinner Fritz's height at this point? Volley from Sonego's too soft. The lob goes in from Khachanov, and then Sinner gets a backhand, but Khachanov overhits it. 3-2. Like, Sinner is way taller than... Is he taller than... Maybe they're the same height. It just looked like he was like towering over Sonego, and Sonego is not short. He is definitely on the... he's on the taller side. 3-2, Michelsen to serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Sinner overhits it, 4-2. They change ends. Jannik's still growing, yeah. Sinner's Delpo's height, there's no shot. He's 6'6". There's no chance. I thought 6'4", but maybe he grew. I mean, 6'4" is definitely minimum. It's crazy to think that Alcaraz is 6 foot tall. in a world of everyone who's 6'4". Like, everyone in tennis is 6'4", except for Alcaraz, and he is the best. Like, the man is in terms of in relation to everybody else, he's a short king. They're all giants, and he is in the world of giants, and he kicks their ass anyway. 4-2. But he's still the best. Chat, it's like Paolini, right? You don't need to be tall to be a winner. And it's 4-2. As a return goes into the forehand of Michelsen. That's a great angle from Michelsen. 5-2. 5-2, Khachanov Michelsen. Because Draper's tall, right? He's like sort of 6'3", right? 6'3", 6'4". He's sort of that Sinner height. Zverev 6'6". I know that Fritz, I think, is 6'5". Sheldon's about 6'4". Yeah, Sinner is 6'3". Paul's 6'1", so him and Alcaraz are sort of the same height. Runer's a little taller than that. Shelton's 6'4". You said he's 6'1". And Alcaraz is 6 foot tall, and I bet he was wearing shoes that day. All right, because I seen that man in the flesh. He walked straight past me. I seen that guy. He was right near me. He was right near me. 4-2. Sorry, 5. Am I blind? 6-2. 6-2. I am blind. 6-2. Shelton looks small, though. It's because Shelton... It's like Nadal, right? Nadal looks really short, but it's because he's got massive arms. All right, forehand goes into the backhand of Michelsen. Volley from Sinner's good, and Khachanov in the net, 6-3. Like, Rafa in real life is looks way taller than he is, right? But it's because he got wide shoulders. Like, if you're like Medvedev and you got like, you're skinny and long arms, but when you got like big arms and you're wide, you tend to look smaller. But Shelton ain't small. Shelton is I've never seen Shelton in the flesh, but I'm sure he is a monster. Like, he is like he would be imposing. Because he has got huge arms. All right, 7-3. Looks like Khachanov and Michelsen are about to take this out. Sinner looks taller, though, because he's skinny. Yeah. He's only like a couple of centimeters shorter than Shelton. Shelton's taller than Sinner, but Sinner looks huge, right? Shelton looks like Alcaraz's height, but again, he is massive, Shelton. He would be imposing. Anyways, that volley from Michelsen just went wide, I think. Oh, to go in. No, it went in. Great volley. 8-3. Yeah, 8-3. Lovely volley. Michelsen, great touch. Great touch from Michelsen. Oh, I think Sonego should have gone for it. He should have gone for around the net. There was a around the net shot there. All right, 8-3. Serve to the backhand of Khachanov. Backhand out from Sinner. Backhand Khachanov to the back of Sinner. Khachanov backhand again. Sinner keeps going to the backhand of Khachanov. They just go backhand to backhand. Sinner goes down to the volley of Michelsen. He hits a drop volley winner. Sinner made the terrible choice of hitting the ball at the person at the net. You never hit the ball at the person in the net. Chat, I don't care if you're Jannik Sinner or, the guy on the street. You don't hit the ball at the guy at the net in doubles. Unless you're going to the net and you're hitting a volley at them. If you're on the baseline, just keep it away from the guy at the net. You might not respect the guy who you might think his volleys stink, but Michelsen didn't even hit. He just hit like an average volley over the net and it was a winner. Like, that's why doubles is different, chat. You might be the best singles player in the world, but you can still make silly mistakes in doubles like that. Match points, by the way, 9-3. Sinner serves, and then Michelsen return winner. All right, Michelsen does it in style, and they come back from the dead. They were down a set and a break, and Sinner Sonego are out. Lucky we watched this match. Sinner Sonego are out. GG's. What a return to finish, though. I tell you, Michelsen, we're talking about, obviously, Shelton in the top 10 for the first time this week, and we're talking about Paul and Fritz and Tiafoe, and Michelsen's a player. Like, he is legit. This guy can play. Like, that was a ridiculous return. Michelsen's going to be one of those Americans. You watch out. He's going to be there. Michelsen's what, like 20? Michelsen's a player. He is, and he is a good player. All right, Sinner and Sonego signing autographs anyway. I'll tell you what, Chad. I was going to say this is probably not the worst thing for Sinner because now he can just play singles. Now he doesn't have to worry about playing doubles every other day. So now he can just focus on winning, back to back in Halle, right? Also, maybe playing Bublik. He can focus on playing him in the second round instead. But yeah, that was a great return from Michelsen. Michelsen played some good shots in that doubles. All right. Imagine Michelsen and Shelton in doubles. Yeah, maybe. I love that Shelton's in the top 10, chat. Shelton is definitely my guy. I need to get some tennis cards by Shelton. Hang on. I need to start collecting Shelton cards. I don't think there's as many as I thought there would be. Oh, no, there are some. There are a couple. Oh, actually, there's a few. I reckon I might just start getting on the Shelton tennis card bandwagon before he starts winning everything. Oh, you can buy... Ooh. Guys, some cool cards. Shelton's got some cool cards. Yeah, I'm going to get on the Shelton cards, I reckon. Before he starts winning things and everybody wants him. All right. Good comeback win by Sonego by Michelsen and Khachanov. Oh, pardon me. All right. If you're leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. You are one of the ones that enjoy Sinner losing, loser. Hey, Ian. Cry more. Sinner and Bublik on grass would be interesting. Oh, yeah, for sure. Love that. I think Sinner wins, but would love that. Shelton needs to win a tournament. He's won tournaments before. Ben does need a trophy. I agree. He's working so hard. Well, he's made a few finals. He needs a 1,000. Chat, Cincinnati, that court, if it's lightning quick like last year, Shelton can win that. Shelton at Cincinnati with the serve. Or Canada, maybe. Maybe he can win Canada. That's usually up for grabs. Is the schedule out for Halle yet? No. Shelton deserves to be top 10. He gave Carlos a run at RG. I know, right? Weren't Sinner and Sonego up setting a break 37 minutes ago? They were, yeah. Mensik in the house? Nice. All right. Where is Canada this year, Cam? It's in Toronto or Montreal. Depends on what you want to watch, men or women's. Rune can and will win Queens. He could, yeah, for sure. I would love Rune. Imagine Rune beats Alcaraz in Queens Club. And Sinner loses to Alcaraz, but Rune doesn't lose to Alcaraz. Can you imagine if that was the situation? That'd be kind of cool. To be like, okay, well, Alcaraz beats Sinner, but Rune beats Alcaraz. Like, that would be fun to have that trio. And then maybe Sinner beats Rune. Who knows? Or maybe not. Maybe Rune is king. Norrie holding his own against Mensik. Yeah, I can see it's they just started. Tsitsipas about to play as well. Andreeva won the first set of her match. Alcaraz is not the strongest player. He is number one. So many people like me can't stand him. He was fake with Sinner. Ian, you was boring. You should be impartial. You're a chatter. You should be impartial. Where the hell are the Alcaraz fans when I get shit, when I say, like, Alcaraz is not going to win, and everyone's like, what? And now there's someone in here actually trashing Carlos. Where are the Carlos stands? I need them here. Where are the Alcaraz fans to take this man on? This man is, if you're watching the replay, and you know who you are, the Alcaraz fans, you're letting this man come to this live streams and trash your guy. Where are you? You need to be here to defend him. Lady SJ, get him. How long has Fritz been in top 10? Is number 4 is the highest. I think number 4 is his equal high, yeah. Don't be trashing our Carlos. Yeah, exactly. Ian out here crying. Talking about Alcaraz when he's not playing. Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about him tomorrow when we watch him too. Number 4 is Fritz's career high. Yeah. You think Sinner will be at his best mentally after that final of the French? Of course. Sinner is fine. Sinner is not going to be... Sinner will not dwell on the loss. There's no shot. Sinner is different. Sinner will demolish Alcaraz. Okay? When? I'll get you in a headlock if you thrash Alcaraz, Carlos. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow for singles because this was a little bit of a bonus stream. I wasn't going to stream today, but then I saw Sinner was playing doubles and I wanted to watch him. And luckily we did because they unfortunately lost. Michelsen Khachanov, 2-6, 7-6, 10-3 in the tiebreak. They get the win in the dubs. And Sinner now can focus on the singles. That's probably the best situation. Is it now? He doesn't have to play any doubles. He doesn't have to juggle both disciplines. He can just play the one thing. And he is playing tomorrow, but I don't know when. So we'll watch him tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. A lot of big matches tomorrow, a lot of big names tomorrow, so make sure you join us for that. But Sinner Sonego go down, but Sinner can play the singles tomorrow.